Hello, this is Stampy, and welcome back to my Let's Play of a game called Broken Age. This is episode number 11, I believe. We are now firmly into double digits. It's actually lasted a little bit longer than I even expected it to, which is good, because I'm enjoying it so much and I'm loving being inside of this world. I certainly do not want it to end. And if you remember in the last episode, I was able to get some wire, and so I was able to rewire this little hexagon thing. And I had a little bit of a play around while not recording to try and work out what to do, and I was not able to work out what to do. I've probably played for about another half an hour, and I still have no clue what I'm supposed to do with this little hexagon pal. But I did work out that if I grab him and place him in here, watch what happens. Ta-da!
Something?
That's pretty much what I thought. I can make these appear, and I don't know why. Like, these aren't shapes that I can really make. Like that yellow one there, I could do it along the top and the side and bottom, and so I don't know. I guess this is in some way helping me. Like I guess you could kind of make those shapes. I don't know how I could make that one. Yes, I really have no idea how this helps me. It's obviously a clue as to how I'm supposed to do the wires, but I still have not been able to work it out. So I've decided that I'm going to put that puzzle on the back burner for a bit, and instead I'm going to go and try and work out some of the other puzzles I'm still trying to work out. And if I can't work out any of them, I've always got the option of going and switching back to Bella anyway, and trying to help her out. So I think my two goals is I need to get some seashells or something like seashells to put in here. To get it the right pH value, which is basically, if you don't know what pH value is, basically to work out how acidic it is. So you can either be acidic or alkaline, and yeah, so you don't have to worry about it too much. But I need something like something like seashells to put inside of here, and I also need to get the pipe out of here. And I'm so sure it's got something to do with the snake, because remember they said something about like being squeezed. And so unless I can get Bella's corset back from Act 1, I'm so sure it's going to be something to do with the snake. But I can't ask him to follow me, and I can't imagine how I'd get the snake to come with me from this side. But let's go back again, and let's see if there is anything I can do to the snake to allow it to follow me. Is the snake gonna arrive? Here we go. Here's Mr. Huggy. Let's see if there's anything I can do.
Danger! I was smelling. Feel like letting go.
Right, let's go. I think they pretty much tried all of the different objects on it.
Use my hands.
But yeah, he can't use his hands on anything.
Use my hands.
Blowing the blowing this just makes it so that the snake leaves me.
I love it. So,
I think.
Is your plan to kill me, then eat me?
I love the way how. Why is he just so excited about it? Oh look!
That was a good one.
Oh look, the snake's getting like. The snake's getting tired. Is it? Look at its eyes. The snake's eyes weren't like that before, and I don't seem to mind. Do you reckon I can? Do you reckon I can walk with it on me? I don't seem to be able to. Oh yeah, look at its eyes. Its eyes are really shutting. Did you hear like muffled complaints?
I remember reading on the ship's Cosmomnopedia.
Okay. It's fallen to sleep, I think.
I don't want to have to resort to sonic violence, Mr. Huggy, but it's time to let go now. Seriously, you better let go.
I think is it just like falling asleep? I think it's just exhausted itself from trying to squeeze me. If it falls to sleep, I might just be able to carry it to him, or at least bring the other guy here. Oh look, something's happening at least. It's just passed out. Yeah.
Guess that poor snake didn't realize how many hug attacks I've been through.
Oh yeah. In Act 1 he kept getting hugged. Can I pick him up?
Mr. Huggy's all tuckered out. Don't want to leave him here where someone might step on him.
Have I just put him in my pocket? Where am I storing all of these things?
He's alive, but totally exhausted. Poor guy.
Alright, so let's go and try and bring him over to the other guy, and I guess just pass him to him, and then hopefully that way it will get the pipe out. And then I don't really need the pipe, but it will allow me to then give him the blueprints so we can make the hypercam thing. You know, the really long, complicated thing that I need to make. Let's go and give this a go then. Hopefully this is gonna be safe. Actually, I need to make a loud noise to get him off afterwards. No, I'll worry about that later. But now let's just give him the snake. I understandably a little bit panicked. It's for your own good. It's for your own good. It's gonna help you. Oh, what was it?
Oh,
Oh, a
hey,
seashell.
You had something caught in your throat.
Oh, I can use that to put it in the
Hey, knock
soup
that
stuff
off,
as
Mr.
well.
Huggy. Back to your tree.
Oh, there we go. He just went straight off anyway.
Mog Chatra, struck down by the dead-eye god, only to rise again. This maiden's feast was a disaster. I'm never going to be mayor now.
Oh, he's got a drink or something. Right, now, what is this thing actually?
Looks like a pitch pipe.
Oh, is it not a real shell? I don't know if this is going to actually work then. Let's not give it back to him because he obviously can't be trusted with it. Yeah, but let's give him these blueprints.
Do you know how to build a superconductive gyroscopic hypercam?
I can build anything, as long as it's made out of sand.
Oh, do you reckon we have to need to make it out of metal maybe?
I don't think sand is superconductive.
If it can't be made with sand, it's not worth making at all.
Do you reckon I could get him to make it out of metal?
Do you know how to build a superconductive gyroscopic hypercam?
I can build anything, as long as it's made out of sand.
Alright, I'm sure there's going to be some work around it. I don't think the sound's going to stick together enough. Do you mean SAND, synthetic autonomous nano drones? I think, there we go. I think sand is the perfect material for making spaceships.
I think sand is the perfect material for making spaceship parts. But can you make something this complicated?
Please, do you realize to whom you are speaking?
He is he going to build this
And
thing out of
that's
sand?
why they call me Marshal Duke.
Thanks.
No, thank you, son, for reminding me why I got into this business. I might look like a politician, but underneath it all, I'm just a guy who loves sand. Ooh, that's good. I'm going to pass that along to my speechwriter.
Vote for me. I'm just a guy who likes sand. Well, I don't know if this is going to work, but let's go give that little pipe thing to my dad and see if it would work in the old stew.
Would a pitch pipe help you tune it?
It's the mixture's pH level I'm trying to balance, not its frequency response. But thanks for the offer.
Yep, no, I didn't think that was really going to work. Well, I might as well go and hand in this sand thing just to make sure that it does work. Oh, maybe I need to dunk it in that metal to make it more solid. Let's hand in the sand anyway and see if it works. If not, I can go and give it to the metalworking guy. I always forget that guy's name though. Let's see if this works.
Here it is, your superconductive gyroscopic hypercam.
Is that made of sand?
Yeah, to take advantage of the superconductivity of sand.
But sand isn't conductive. At all.
Oh, it's just so easy to tear down the creative works of others, isn't it?
Well, I just...
Well, it's a prototype, okay? I'll bring the real one later.
Alright, okay, I think I know what I need to do. I think it's going to be something to do with the metal worker guy. Previously the carpenter. So let's go to him, and if we bring him the sand thing, he might be able to make it. He said as long as he's got a mold, he can make it. I think hopefully he can kind of just dunk this into his little metal pot, and then he can cover it in metal, and then it should be super conductive because, yeah, as I'm sure most of you know, electricity conducts, metal conducts electricity, and sand certainly does not. So let's just pass it to him and see what he can do.
Hey Curtis, do you think you could make a metal version of this?
Huh. Well, that's a cool looking one of those. But it's not a mold. I only work from molds, sorry.
I was thinking that it's not really a mold. What if I just put it in this?
The sand is unusually hard, but not hard enough to resist molten steel. It would just dissolve.
Right, so I need to make a mold of this thing. How would I do that? Could I put it in that stuff?
It's a gyroscopic hypercam. If only it weren't made out of sand.
Right, so I need to work out some way of making a mold out of this out of the sand. So I think I'll need to like imprint it into something. But I'm trying to think of all the different places that there are and all of the different things, and I can't work out what. The only thing is that stuff that the thing that my dad's trying to make is the only guess, unless I've got to use sap, but I don't know, I do kind of doubt it. So let's go and try and put it in this bucket of stuff and see if that will help make a mold out of it. We could give it a go.
That would definitely ruin my sandy cam.
No, okay, so I guess he doesn't want to do that. Let's just try passing it to him.
Dad, do you think your hull patch mix could strengthen my sand hypercam and make it superconductive?
Nope. It's especially non-conductive to resist space lightning.
What if I covered my sand hypercam with it? Would it make a mold?
It would automatically spread out over the entire surface, forming an airtight, pressure-tight seal around the entire structure. So you couldn't pour in any molten material.
Wow, this stuff is intense.
Yeah, I've been working on this formula for a while. I just wish I could say it was actually space-tested.
Okay, so no way of making a mold there. I might as well just pass it around to a few people, see if they can help me out at all.
Do you know how to turn sand into metal?
Sorry, I mostly work in feathers and sticks.
Okay, that won't be useful either. So let's go up to Meriloft then, and just see if there's anything up there. I don't think the tree would help me, would it? Would sap help? Possibly? I don't know. I don't want to make the tree throw up again anyway. So let's just go and head back up to Meriloft and see what else there was. So there was the peaches person. There's no frosting left, so I can't make a mold out of the frosting. I don't think feathers would be particularly helpful. Let's just go for a wander around and see if anything jumps out at me as a good option to be able to make a mold. I don't think there's anything I have already that I can mix together. These people haven't really helped me much at all, to be honest. So let's go and pass it to them and see if there's anything that they would be able to do.
Except for representing what a superconductive gyroscopic hypercam would look like. This thing isn't good for much.
No, I don't think I can do anything with them. There is this egg. It does look like this egg's about to hatch. I don't know if that would help me make a mold, but I feel like there is something I got to do with it. No, it always just sort of pushes me away. I did try a few tools. I did guess I had to get the hammer, but I didn't see any way that I would be able to get it. Well, actually, I did get that. I've not tried out that tapper thing. I've not used this thing on it yet. Let's go and try this out and see if this thing's work. I don't know, this might make the egg hatch, maybe?
What would happen if I carefully inserted this tapper?
This might not be a good idea.
Of course.
Oh, it might actually be working, actually. Oh, it is! I'm helping it crack. The bird doesn't seem to have noticed yet. There we go, it's hatching.
I was just trying to get a sample.
I've never heard a bird growl before. Oh, look at it!
That was close. I'd better get out of here before she remembers to kill me.
Oh, it looks so cute. Oh, there's eggshells down here.
Look at that.
I don't think I can make a mold out of it. Or maybe I could use that instead of the seashells to put it inside of the stuff my dad's making, that sealant stuff. That could work. Let's see if there's anything around here that will allow me to make a mold. Let's just pass this around to a bunch of people and see if anyone can help us out at all. Oh, I'm falling. I'm falling. Nope, I don't think they're going to be able to help me. I don't think they can help me either. I can't think of who would actually be able to help me make a mold. It looks like I'm going to have to go in alone to to do this one. I'm going to have to do it all by myself. So I might as well just ask the people down here, just seeing as they're close by. And yeah, the Harmony hasn't really helped me at all since I got him trapped. So I don't know if there's anything he's going to be able to do.
I don't want to give him anything that... This thing isn't good for much.
Nope, looks like no one down here can help us. How would I make a mold? My only guess is to do something with the metal guy. What I basically need to do is I need to make it so I have a solid shape of the thing I have already, but the inside needs to be hollow, so then that way we can pour all of the metal inside of it. But at the moment, I just got sand. It might have to be sap. There's a chance I might have to use sap on it, but that would mean having to get the sap from the tree again, and I really don't want to do that. I just feel like the sap has been through so much already that I don't know what. Yeah, I don't really know. Yeah, what I could do to get the sap out. I mean, I don't even have a bucket anymore. Let's try passing it to the tree and see what it says.
Check out my gyroscopic hypercam.
Wow, amazing work. Really good job.
Really? I didn't know you were a fan of spaceship parts.
I'm not. I just like to praise humans when they make stuff out of anything that's not murdered trees.
Good point. There's a bit of sap on the floor.
It's a gyroscopic hypercam. If only it weren't made out of sand.
Can I pick this up at all?
I've detected an unusual rock.
Can I don't really have anything to dig it up with. I do have this little pipe now. I'm sure I'm gonna have to use this for something.
Need anything tuned?
I am in tune with nature. That is all the tuning I need.
I feel like I'm gonna need this pipe for something, and I don't know what yet. Oh, so I think I can use it to tune things. I don't know what needs to be tuned, and I can't seem to have any way to get sap from this tree. I don't have anything made of wood to make it throw up again. So let's just go back to my dad with these eggshells, and let's just pass them to my dad and see if it will be able to help him out at all. Maybe once this is finished, it might be able to make a mold, but I'm not sure. Let's just go and pass him the eggshells though, see if this
Your
works.
mixture could use some eggshells?
Well, the calcium carbonate in them could help balance the pH level. Why don't you give it a shot?
Aha, this looks like it might work. Let's go and throw the eggs in.
That might affect the pH, but until I figure out a way to measure it, I better not experiment.
Oh, we need a way to measure. So we need like some way to taste it. What about the spoon? Would the spoon be able to test it maybe?
Sir, I hope you don't intend to eat that putrid-smelling concoction.
Nope.
Phew!
Just dipping your toes in it.
But sir, oh my. Not to question the mission, sir, but was there some reason you stuck me into that toxic potion?
Got a pH reading for me?
The mixture has a pH balance of 2. Exactly.
Aha, so it's got a pH balance of 2. I can't remember what it needed to be though.
Dad?
Son?
At least we have a plan, right? How's the hull patch coming on? I wish I could do more valves to help find the ship. I can't remember what it needed to be.
At least now we have a plan. Right, Dad?
Well, half of one at least. If our ship's headed to Loruna...
Okay, I think he's already said that before. Let's ask this one.
How's the hull patch coming?
Great. Except I can't add the final ingredient until I know I have the pH balanced correctly.
How would you change the pH anyway?
I've added all the calcium carbonate I could get my hands on, just to lower the acidity and raise the pH to be somewhere in the ballpark. But I need to know it's exactly 7 before I put in the final ingredient.
Aha, so it needs to be 7 then. Right, so we're gonna have to put a little bit in, and then hopefully this will make it go up a little bit and get it to 7.
What are those, eggshells?
Shells is shells, right?
Actually, calcium carbonate is the main ingredient in all kinds of shells.
Exactly.
So you were listening to my night lectures on science.
Uh-huh.
Well, I think I just got lucky. Right, let's put the spoon in again, and hopefully it's gone to 7 now.
Report.
The mixture has a pH balance of 5. Exactly.
Just
Aha.
a little more.
Okay, so it's gone up a little bit. If I put some more in, hopefully it will go up by 2 now.
Putting some kind of shell on this sandy cam is a good idea.
Oh, no, wrong
But
one.
this eggshell is already too hard.
Is it gonna put the eggshell in? There we go. A little bit more. Hopefully this will get it to 7 if my calculations are correct. One little taste from the
What's
old
the
spoon.
acidity of that compound, Spoon?
The mixture has a pH balance of 8. Exactly.
Ah.
You need to get it to 7.
Okay, so
Exactly.
we've gone too high now. Right, so I need to get the acidity up. Oh, the peach. Fruit has lots of acidity in. Maybe putting the peach in. Oh, do you reckon I'm going to use the peach with the... Oh, I don't have the tapper anymore, actually. Right, let's just try and put the peach straight in then.
Hang on there, son. Do you know how acidic that fruit is?
No, but my spoon will tell me.
I will. With pleasure, sir.
Worth a shot.
Right, let's go and put the spoon back in again.
pH?
The mixture has a pH balance of 6. Exactly.
We're going to be here all
7,
day.
Shay.
We're going to be here all day. Well, so it was on 8. And so that made it go down by 2. And then I think, is this going to make it go up by 3 again? Or is it kind of random? Let's put it in and have a little bit of a test. Right, let's go do the spoon again and see what it is now.
Report.
The mixture has a pH balance of 9. Exactly.
Aha, so
Try
if
the
I
other
do
direction,
this in now, it should be 7. Because if this takes away 2, 9 take away 2 is of course 7. So hopefully we should be spot on. But let's test and see.
Any luck?
I'm detecting a pH level of 7.
Whoop, whoop.
Eureka!
It's perfectly balanced, sir.
Nice work, son. Now for the final ingredient. Just a small bonding and reduction agent. It's perfection.
It's so small.
A little goes a long way. Come on, let's go fix that ship.
I love science.
Well, that wouldn't be very useful for a mold, but we should at least be able to get
amazing.
the ship
Just
fixed
like
up.
my dad used to make.
Let me at that hull and I'll start patching her up.
Sure, go ahead.
Hey, can I go down there?
Aren't you busy helping me find stuff for my ship?
Oh, yeah. What's left?
Still need an electronics genius, and haven't found a superconductive gyroscopic hypercam yet. And once we take care of that, we'll be ready to fly.
On it.
Okay, so my list to do is to go and try and work out whatever these symbols mean, and to try and do the wiring. And I also need to try and get to make a mold out of the thing I have, my hypercam made of sand. And I honestly have zero idea how I'm gonna go and do either of them. So what I'm gonna do again, in between this episode and the next episode, is I'm gonna have a bit of a wander around and try and have a think and try and work it out. And if I fail and can't work it out, then what I will do is I'll go and just switch over to Bella, and we can go and spend some time as her on the spaceship and try and make a bomb. So that's what the plan will be for the next few episodes. But sadly, that is the end of this one here. So for now, I want to thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye!